It's March the 14th. I'm just about to start my motorcycle after a brutal winter. I think February had some of the coldest weather recorded here in the Toronto area. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set my camera down for a bit. I've got to dig out the door to my shed. My motorcycle's been parked since last fall. It's got a Ballistic battery, and all I did was disconnect the battery and park the bike for the winter. So if you give me a few minutes, I'll dig out the snow, open the door, and we'll see if that motorcycle starts after the winter. Got into the shed, just a little bit of snow left on the ground. As you can see, the motorcycle's been parked all winter long. I might have to move a bit of stuff out of the way here to get into the shed to see if this thing will fire up. Again, I'll be right back once I move some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, I just popped the seat off this motorcycle here, and the lighting's not very good, but as you can see, I've just disconnected the power lead off here. So what I'm going to do is I'll just set this camera down for a second, and I'll hook up the battery and see what happens. I think today's the weather's somewhere around 6 or 7 degrees Celsius, so it's warm enough. The bike should start with the choke turned on. So just 1 second, I'll hook up that battery, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so this is the third winter for this Ballistic battery. Again, this was a particularly brutal winter that we've had. All February, I think the temperatures were averaging about minus 20 degrees Celsius. So here we are in the spring, March 14th, and we're going to see if this thing starts up after winter. No trickle charger. All I did was hook up this battery, and there is power displayed at least on the clock there. So I'll just grab these keys, pop this in. I'm just going to flip on the ignition here. Looks like no problem with ignition. And headlights on, everything's good. So I think what I'll do here is just turn that for a second. I'll stick the motorcycle on prime. These carbs are kind of fickle when it's cold like this and sitting all winter. Full choke, and let's just see what happens here with this thing. Now, how can I set this down? Here we go. So right here. See if this thing wants to start or not. So that was the first attempt. Obviously, it sounds like it's got lots of juice. Again, sitting all winter, no charge. Just let that sit for a second. I'm going to try it again. So it's cranking the engine slowly, but it's cranking. And let that sit for a second here. Make sure the full choke. Yeah, I'll try this again. Okay, shut that prime off. So it sounds like the bike's trying to start here. It's probably, just trying to get some oil up into the top of that engine. I can smell a bit of the gas, so it smells like the gas is going through with the prime. We'll just give that another try here. There we go. Looks like it's going to go. Just turn There we go. So all winter long, it looks like it's going to go. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit fickle being sitting here all winter long. But the battery for sure is going to start this thing, I think. And I'll just give that a shot. So there you go. The third winter for the Ballistic battery. It's that all winter long, no charge, no trickle charge, and the bike started up. So I'm just going to sit the camera down for now, and I'll let the bike idle and warm up. And as soon as the snow's gone, I can take the bike out and go for a ride. So there's the bike. We've started up after all winter long. It's still pretty cold out, so we're going to have to wait until some of the snow melts off and the roads are cleared off a little bit. But the motorcycle started perfectly fine. It's just in there idling now, and I'm letting the bike charge the battery up a little bit. Again, the bike ran pretty good considering it's been sitting all winter, brutally cold winter. So I'm just letting the motorcycle idle for a little bit. Put it in gear. Just idling now. It's sitting at about 1,000 RPM. It's been idling for I don't know, maybe a minute or so, but it seems to be working fine all winter long. No charge in the battery, and it fired right up. Okay, there you have it. Third winter, battery's fine. Bike starts right up in the spring, and I've let the bike idle now for 3 minutes, so this thing should start up really easily now. Beauty. Ready to take this thing out as soon as the snow's gone. Okay.